tolerate this tolerance, man. We'll never do that.
Into a massive group. That's not oppression. That's feeding them.
Oh my God. What do you mean tiny group? This is Africa. What do you mean tiny group? We are the majority here. But this is our country. This is our continent. What are you talking about? It's like there's no oppression. They will feed them. They were just tiny. You can see them tiny boys working there. I employ them. I give them salary. I feed them. But you check, did you come here with minerals? Did you come here with holding a land? Guys, this thing that we are dealing with here in South Africa. This is what we are dealing in here in Africa as a whole. Black people sleep with empty stomach, stay in the shacks. You know why black people are staying in the shacks? People, they benefited during apartheid. They benefited, man. And we made peace with it because of people with peace. Even on top of that, we say, okay, let's all share the land. Let's all share the land. They don't want that. They don't want to be equal to black people. They want to still benefit from apartheid. And then we come here to say, we feed these people. And then we come and say, like, we feed these people. Us, they talk about us when we feed them. Let's listen carefully.
For crying out loud. You know, enough with this nonsense.
Which nonsense? Which nonsense? So we must become quiet. You know, you know how many people own the land here? Percentage. Black people own 4% of the land, 4 or 2%. They own 70. Around 70, if I'm not mistaken, even if increased, 70% of the land because of they benefited during apartheid. Their business, they benefited during apartheid. Everything they're having today is because of the thing their grandfathers they done to black people here in South Africa. They're enjoying this life, man. They're traveling the world. We make peace with this as black people. We never expect something like this. So these people are not oppressed. These people, they were so tiny. They were so tiny, these people. Don't tell about these people. We were like, I feed them. I feed these black people. They work for me. I give them salary. You go to talk about something like this in a big social media, and we must remain quiet.
Population was so oppressed under apartheid.
Well, we never saw this oppression you're talking about.
Oh my God, we are in danger here. We are in danger. So like we never saw the oppression we're talking about. What are you talking about exactly? Wow. Guys, we must make peace. Apartheid never happened in South Africa. That's the word we must live in. We must live like apartheid never happened. So we must live like that. So like apartheid never happened. They never benefited from our minerals. They came with the land. They came with the resources. They came with everything in South Africa. When we talk about there was no oppression, there's no oppression we're talking about. I never saw it. They came with everything. That means apartheid never happened.
So according to him, if you force a group into poverty, control where they live and what jobs they have access to, but you don't let them starve, then that magically cancels out oppression.
That's my question, my brother. That's my question, my brother. Let's see the comments, man. They feed us. This is a question to say like you feed us like how? They feed us with the same food that grew to our land. This is the same thing I've been explaining when I started the video. With our own thing, They always gaslighting. That's why in danger, man. Who raised his eyebrows while watching that? Oh, I raise mine. That's why I do this reaction, guys. This crazy. I don't wanna lie, man. This is a white man, as you can see. So that's crazy, man. So we want to behave like apartheid never happened. Hey, must behave like that. Apartheid never happened, guys. Apartheid, black people, they just talking about it. They never been oppressed. So we try to forget about apartheid, but we keep on bringing us back. You know, we try to forget. People, we try to forget about like apartheid once existed. We try to forget about it, but you bring us back. You bring us back. You bring us back.
So that's like a slave master saying, but they're not oppressed, I feed them.
Hmm.
I gave them food.
Hmm.
I'm not oppressing them. Yeah, they're not oppressed, I give them food.
Just imagine, man. I never saw something like this coming.
But what do I expect, really, from a family that benefited from apartheid?
Yeah, they act like they never benefited from apartheid. People they act like they never benefited from apartheid, man. People they act like that. So like no, us we never benefited from apartheid. In case this thing never existed. So according to them, like there will never be apartheid. Our youth they kill themselves. The land is stolen by itself. Or maybe they came in with a flood machine, the land with minerals, the mines they're enjoying, the land they're enjoying. They came with a flood machine holding the big land here in South Africa from England, from Europe, sorry.
You call that feeding us, forcing black men to go and work in mines under dangerous working conditions. You call that feeding us. A passbook system, you call that feeding us. My grandparents carrying dome passes, that's you feeding them. Forcing
You see, like now you bring the pain, Elon Musk father. You bring them things that we forgot. We try to heal as a nation. The trauma we went through. The trauma we went through, you try to point it, you try to scratch it. What they call it in English? When you are wounded and you are scratching the wounded. The wounded are wounded, our wounded. Come on, guys. I'm not even making a joke. This thing is a serious matter. Serious matter that remind us the, the apartheid. That remind us what happened, man. Hey, hey, man.
us to live in reserves, to live in fucking homelands, Bantustans, you call that feeding us, land dispossessions.
My brother, I say like black people are living in the shack. We see a black child going to school with no shoes. With no shoes. And then someone going to come here, we never expressed that. There's no such thing called operation. This is another portion, we feed them. There was so tiny of group, small group. He said that there was smaller group. Yeah? He said that, yes. So like there was small group of black people. So we feed them. They must not come here with stories. What stories they come with? Because these people we give.
Land theft, you call that feeding us. Torturing us, tormenting us, right? Killing our brothers and sisters, you call that feeding us. It's really interesting to hear these people deny what they've done in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the world was watching where our parents going through a pain, and we must act like we don't see it. We must become quiet. And we were healing, guys. We were in the healing process, man. We forget about apartheid. We made peace. We follow their rules. They employ us. We work for them. Their banks, they are owned by whites. Our people, they are going to work, working for bank car with loans. Buying cars with loan for them so can live the best life than a black person in this country. But today, we're going to have something like this. We forget about these things. We forget about these things. We're just relaxing, forget about these things. Then someone's going to come. You know how much black people are working for a company that benefited from apartheid? You know how many people came from Australia because of the Home Affairs? Our minister, I don't know, implemented Home Affairs in Australia so that their brothers and sisters can come to live free here. Even Operation Dudula is not chasing illegal whites here, but it's targeting black people. And today we're hearing something like this. And we must become quiet.
And we can never truly move past it unless we acknowledge. And even if your argument is that it was not you, acknowledge that it was your fucking ancestors, bro. Acknowledge that shit. Like, acknowledge.
So for strong language YouTube, my brother, don't be angry like that, man. Hey man, this thing makes us angry, man. This thing makes us angry. Acknowledge it. If it's not you, you know, like this say is work, man. I never believe in this say, but I once believe it when it's happening in South Africa. This say says your father, your parents, they work hard so that we can live the best life. Their father, they came here, work hard on our sisters, did them bad, taking their land so that their kids can live the best life. And I see it happening. I see it happening. You know, they say like your sisters, they work so hard so that you guys can enjoy the life. I see it happening, man.
And you can't even acknowledge that. And like I've mentioned in one of my other videos, Black South Africans during apartheid actually made up a large part, if not actually the majority, of agricultural laborers, right? So we did most of the harvest, the very same farms a lot of these.
Then I've been talking about this, Doc. I've been saying this a lot because we try to fix this country. We try to be all equal. Even those Bella Bill was implemented. Bella Bill is implemented so that we can all be equal. So we can be all equal, so we can move South Africa forward. Because if you can't be in a country where like black people are staying in the shacks and they have nothing, while they have everything, even as we become slaves to make them more rich. But no one listen, man. No one listen. Lots of businesses running today, they benefited during apartheid.
White racists are so proud of, they don't even know that it was actually mostly black people working on these farms for them, doing the planting, doing the harvesting, producing all of it. Like, black people were the ones who were mainly working on these farms, producing the food that fed the nation. Anyone who tells you apartheid was an oppression is either lying to themselves or trying to lie to you.
I used to say this. Black people, black people used to say like, no, black, if whites leave South Africa, we are going to suffer. I said like, go to farmers, go to all these farmers and look who's doing the job there. It was my homework. So like, go to farmers, right, and check who's doing the job there, and come back to me to tell me who are doing the job there in the farmers. So you can't tell me like now black people, they can't own the land, they can't own the farm, they can't own the business. Yeah? Come on, guys. Let's check this video of Elon Musk's father. This is a training video, guys. Elon Musk's father. Hey, this guy make history. This guy make history. Hey, come on, Lion. I don't want to see Elon Musk father, man. Why should I get lions? We didn't discuss issue here. Let's see. I want these people to comment.
Errol Musk, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. So we said, yeah, let's try to comment. I'm South African. Go free is not wrong on Orania too. It's about 7 hours drive from where I was where I am. We as blacks, brown colors are allowed to go into town to buy at shop. before. Okay. Elon Musk does say if USA becomes minority white country, we'll bet you wanna go back to the jungle. Hey, this is a big, but I'm talking about South Africans now. Let's listen here. Hey, this fun is two things, eh?
Dad. I got to give it to this guy. He doesn't pull any punches. His racism is right in your face. I love that ignorant shit. I mean, he serves it on a hot plate. His racism is like, whoo, steaming racism right there. He don't hide it. He doesn't do that passive aggressive shit that people do. You know, he gives it to you right in your face. And that.
Oh my God, dog. I want to talk about South Africans. Me, I want to talk about apartheid. Go to the point, Godfrey. Go to the point, my brother, because I'm like, now I'm fuming, I'm hot, I'm burning. Okay, I chase like now, Hagi boy, because of this guy spreading, people say like there was no.
That's why I respect his ass, because we know where we stand with this crazy motherfucker who got his stepdaughter pregnant, right? The guy asked, this interview asked, you know, in about 20 years, white people will be like the minority in America, 48%. You know, he goes, oh, that would be a very, very bad thing. Very bad thing. I mean,
This guy is fine, man. This guy is fine, man. Let's see this one. Wow.
The big concern at the moment, and why I think South Africa is a big talking point in the US right now, is America in the next 20 years will become, for the first time in its history, a minority white country.
Well, that will be a very, very bad thing to happen. You want to see the US go down? Why?
You don't want to see US, man. You don't want to see US. People from US, they are coming to Africa because we have resources. And then people from Africa are going to US. And even Muslims, Indians, and can mention them. They're going to US because of, let's make America again. Let's make America great again. Hi. I said, unfortunately, so many South African think this way. It's not the same guy, allegedly. So they found us with millions of cattle, goats, sheep, with crops, strip them for away. Yeah, that's the question, man. I always ask myself, how?
Oh, you don't like cars and electric cars, and you don't like technology, or what is it? You want to go back to the jungle, or?
If the US becomes a minority white country,
Yes.
so there's Latinas, there's blacks, there's people from all different races make up the.
Yes. Hey, this guy said like, hey, man, my son is doing electric cars. My son is doing those beautiful cars. You don't want those cars. You want to go back to the jungle? Jungle way. Jungle way. Jungle in Africa. Yo. I remember disrespected. So. Yeah. How we see things in Africa, in the world. If only knew who invented major things they use today, we should be worried. This guy say like a father, like a son. Like a father, like a son. Like a father, like a son.
Majority, and then, you know, it could be 48% white people. Do you really think the US is doomed if it goes under?
Yes, it goes under there.
Seriously?
Yes, of course. You see, if you take South Africa, we have a small white population that.
Wait, that's West Africa, and why do you put South Africa into your USA things? Why do you put South Africa into your topic? Because the topic was not about South Africans, really. Topics was like, you know, in 20 years to come, whites are going to be minority, and then different black people, Arab, Chinese, Japanese, they're going to dominate in America. They're going to dominate in America. Wow, you start about South Africa. He start about South Africa. Say like, who South Africa? Let's listen to him.
That projects the European culture, or what we learned from Europe.
And oppressed millions of black people.
No.
For decades.
How do you oppress? We gave them work. We fed them. They grew from a tiny little group into a...
I explained that one, man. I explained when the video start. I talk about it because that one is the one that triggered me to say, hey, Black Child, you need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to have equal land there. We need to be all South African, like they say. We need to own at least. We need to own at least 80%. Black people must own 80% of land because we are the majority here. It's not about we are a majority. This is our home. This is our African continent. So this guy is talking about what except?
massive group. That's not oppression. That's feeding them. Do you understand? You only grow big if you get fed. You only start at 800 and become 50 million if you get fed. We fed them, for crying out loud. Enough with this nonsense.
But so you understand.
Wow. Wow. Wow, man. Well, let's see to come because I have nothing to say, to be honest. Poor old man, blame the interviewer. I need to see this document. I want to say that's crazy. Guys, we have to take back the economy. We are disrespected too much. This is my point. We need to take back the economy because these people don't respect her. I'm so hurt too. Very hurt. We have to take our country back. We have to take it. Come on, guys. We can't live like this. We can't live like this. We can't be oppressed like this. We can't be treated like this, even in our own country. This is what happened when we give people who never ask for dog. I become like speechless. You understand? He's not even listening to himself. This is how they think. Anyway, being upset is no solution anymore, but action is the only solution. Oh my God! Don't do something wrong, my viewers. Yeah, we are just discussing the open discussion, educational purpose, sharing our opinion. You can just type and share opinion there.
Because the black population was so oppressed under apartheid.
Well, we never saw this oppression you're talking about.
You never saw it.
No, I never saw it.
Yeah, because you were.
If they have a chance, they can repeat apartheid. If they have that account, if they can have that thing, they can bring apartheid part 2. You understand? If they have that capability, they can bring apartheid number 2. Because they never saw it. Here? I want people commenting, man. I want people commenting. Let's talk about this guy from USA.
That's an interesting clip that's recently, come out from a interview CNN conducted with Elon Musk's father, Errol, out in South Africa. And you see the comments that Elon makes, and Elon grew up with his father in apartheid South Africa. Well, this is going to touch on apartheid. And you wonder why Elon Musk says the things that he says about black people and anywhere else. Now, how many times I've said that Elon Musk is an Afrikaner from South Africa?
Dog, this thing, there's no Afrikaner from South Africa. These people are Dutch people. They wanted to fit into Africa continent. And then, because of us as a South Africans, as the landowners, and even the system, I don't know what happened to Mandela. How can you fit someone? Did they come holding a land here? Did they come holding a land? Did they come holding minerals? And he's not thankful because of why you stay here and go to take this? Yeah. Go to look these ones. Go to look for what now? we don't meant to be like Zimbabwe. It means the evil settler leave our country. Wow, I can't wait for you to say it loud enough, not on TikTok now. It's louder just because election. Oh, I can't wait. Good luck, well done exposing yourself. If you just love honest people, okay. They fed us ignorance. The other day I saw old rugby match, South Africa 19. I saw black people watching the game. I was very surprised. Black people, they do all they can to be, like black people, they try to fit in. Black people, they try to fit in these white people. I can't wait to see Malema respond. I don't, Malema, black people, they don't care. Malema is trying to show them, is trying to open their eyes. So if I will be Malema, I won't entertain it anymore. I will just move on with my life because of, nah.
Grew up during apartheid. Well, I want you to hear what his father says, actually, about apartheid. And how many times I told you that that culture is the same everywhere. And that's why that culture cannot get along with nobody. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he had the nerve to sit up here and like an apartheid.
Like which culture? Like this is so painful, man. It's so painful. Like I've been repeating this 100 times and come to my brother, you're from USA, you guy. You are from USA, right? Come to South Africa and go to see where black people live. Others don't have the land, they don't have a place to stay. It's so bad. They depend on the social grants. They depend on the social grants. And then you're going to hear someone saying like this, like we feed these people. It's like they brought the land here. It's like they brought the minerals here. It's so painful, man. That's why you don't put no man in South Africa. America keep him there. They're exposing themselves. People feed themselves before colonizing. Many whites feel like the same way. This is the only solution. EFM is the only solution. Apartheid was not good at all. It was never good at all. We all know that. You can't keep on seeing our people go through that pain where they lost everything, they lost their identity, they lost their land, they lost their resources, they lost their cow, their stock. Come on, Elon Musk's father.
So hey, we fed them. I mean, they basically they were doing good under the apartheid, right? And he don't know nothing what apartheid is. He say, well, yeah, because you're white. He say, oh, I don't want to hear this nonsense. Listen, that same attitude is how these people over here in the United States of America feel about our.
They're so sad, man. And you raise a beautiful important. This guy raised a good point. So like you don't know apartheid, you never experience it because you are white. You're just eating, enjoying. But when we are black, we're going through that pain, through that struggle. But today you're going to come here and say things you are saying without thinking how this is going to trigger people who experience apartheid, people who lost everything during apartheid, South African who made peace with it. But you're just going to come and eat them, come and eat them, come and attack them after attacking them. Saying those words you are saying. This is not good at all. This is so painful. And we can't act it, we don't see it. When people try to heal, you remind them there was not a press. We feed these people. Black people were farming long before white settlers came to South Africans. The only thing that settler did was to introduce capitalism in South Africa. But black people were doing well in their own before they. We were even doing well. Black people wake up. Say like this guy, wake up. This is deep. I don't want to see color beside does not work. When the oppressor liberated, they can become oppressor too. The current generation of black South African consider African live so cheap. Hi.
People. They went through slavery. We fed them. They look at them today. It's because we fed them. We gave them jobs. We gave them a place to stay. We treated them, pretty good actually in apartheid.
With our land, with our resources, how can something like that? Someone coming from Europe and have a brave to say what he say is because even you black people in South Africa, You guys are sleeping. You guys are sleeping. These people are sleeping, man. Black people are sleeping. Wow.
Well, what are you talking about? We wasn't that bad, right? Or slavery here in America. We treat them pretty good, right? This is the sick mindset that these people have, ladies and gentlemen. Sick. When I tell you that they cannot get along.
Very sick. Very sick. And let me tell you something. I know it's out of the topic. They have to say black people worship the devil. As we are a child of our ancestors, we are spirituality. We live with animals. That's what our surname of animals. Our who you are, you have a claim and involve animal inside it. I'm tired of hearing black people whine about being slave. I don't hear they each complain about and they first slave in America about 8 years. Black American need to stop talking about it because it just make you inferior. This one is from Black American. I'm not from Black American. Black American can deal with it. Our division as black people is detrimental. Stop talking deep English when you are black. You are black, but you are busy embracing foreign language. You talk deep English, bombastic ways. The glorification of apartheid from blacks is fully the English, my bad. Let's move forward.
On with nobody. That their thinking and their culture is not even like the rest of us. It's warped. It's not normal. That white supremacy mindset is not normal. How can you sit there and say that we fed them, but you were taking their lives indiscriminately during apartheid? They could.
My brother, they remove our people from their own land. They are our parents. They remove them from their own land. They remove them. They remove them so they can benefit. And that's how it works, man. These people, they work so hard so the kids can enjoy their action they done to black people. They didn't come here like other race, like Indians, like Chinese, Japanese. You can mention them. Come the right way to work and to find opportunities. But they came by beating, by taking, by forcing crime against humanity. Crime against humanity.
Didn't go to and from at all. You kept them dirt poor. You was a minority in South Africa and running everything. You stole the wealth of South Africa. You did everything horrible in South Africa. And his only thought process with the whole thing is, well, they grew from 800 to 50 million.
Come on. Just imagine, bro. You see, like they are making us fool, man. They think we are here to play. Yeah? They think like we are here to play. This is what we are dealing with in South Africa. This is what we are dealing with. No, guys. No, this is not good at all. This thing is not good at all. It's not good at all. South African born colors. Elon Musk talk about latest. Hey, let me see. Bro, you are afraid to street. White people outside. Hi.
It wasn't only 800 people in South Africa. That's crazy to even think they only had 800 people in those areas. Please, the continent was full of black folk. But this is how these people think. And as a person who's been to South Africa, they got people like him walking around. And they some of them are bold too.
Guys, this is so bad. This is so bad, man. I tried to react. Let me see here, no? These are people commenting.
Listen, did y'all see Elon Musk's daddy Errol on CNN? Did y'all hear what he said? He said my man tried to give him a break. He tried to warn him, like, this ain't what you want to say. Like, do you want to recant your sentence or something? Because you about to dig a hole that's about to be bad. This man said he told him that in about 20 years or so that white people will become the minorities.
That one, man, is I want to talk about the aping stuff.
That projects the European culture, or what we learned from Europe.
And oppressed millions of black people
No.
for decades.
How do you oppress? We gave them work, we fed them. They grew from a tiny little group into a massive group. That's not oppression, that's feeding them.
Dog, say something and stop scrolling here.
Fed. You only stop enough with this nonsense.
But so you understand, because the black pop.
So those guys say, like, they thought they were bringing civilization to Africa. Is not tiny continent. Even tiny is large to Europe. If they were not for resources, guys, like I want someone to talk. I want someone to talk, man. Okay, let's give this guy attention, because I'm unfair.
Errol Musk, Elon Musk's dad. I got to give it to right there. He don't hide it. He doesn't do who got his stepdaughter pregnant, right? This interview asked, in about 20 years, white people will be like the minority in America, 48%. He goes, oh, that would be a very, very bad thing. Very bad thing. I mean, bad thing to happen. You want to see this in the U.S. to go down? Huh? You want to see it go down? You don't like cars, electric cars, technology? This is bad. I mean, you want to go back to the jungle? I mean, this is what he said. Then he goes, like in South Africa.
Yeah, this is my part, dog. This is where I enter in then. This is where I enter in when talk about South Africa, because I'm in South Africa and my parents, they experience apartheid. My grannies experience apartheid. This is where I enter now. This is where I enter now. This is where I enter now. This is now I share my thing. Let's go in.
The small majority of white people, we bring our European culture to Africa. What culture are you talking about?
Yeah, which culture are you talking about? Which culture are you talking about? Because which culture of taking people's land by force, removing them, benefiting their minerals, and not respecting them? That's the culture I'm talking about. Which culture I'm talking about? Because in South Africa, we see the painful.
About stealing people's shit?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to ask. Which culture are you talking about? The culture of stealing? The culture of depressing people? The culture of don't wanna see?
And claiming it as yours, and then dehumanizing the people that are around you that look different than you? Is that what culture are you talking about? The fact that a white South African can say that about South Africa is so sick to me, because they got that town, I told you, called Orania.
My brother. And like the thing of this thing of does not work. Just something like that, man. This guy is saying by his mouth. He didn't hide it. He said it by his mouth. He didn't hide it. He didn't go east and west. He said it straight. He said it straight. He didn't hide it. He said it straight.
Where they don't allow black Africans there. You move to a black continent and don't allow black people to come to your town that you established. Yeah, I hope they do a Tulsa move on that. I hope that town burns.
No, EFF is busy working on that, my brother. EFF is busy working on Orania, like EFF is working on that. When EFF take power, you're going to build peace for our people. EFF is working on that. We'll never allow people coming from Europe. It's like when they came, they will carry a land and mineral resources. and then they want to tell people who are not allowed to stay. They're in our own country. Come on, you're not going to do that. And you know, like Go Freeman. You know, like Go Freeman. I listen to me, Go Freeman. Listen very careful. I said, if Zulu people will not allow white to stay in KZN, what will happen? If Tswana people say we will not allow white in Northwest, if Tsonga, Pedi, Sotho, what will happen? They must stop dividing our country. They must go to behave like this in Europe.
Burns down. I think that's fucking horrific. But anyway, this is Errol Musk, man. He's like, no, this is a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Go back to the jungle. You mean America? You don't want America to go back to its natural color, right? Which was Native American. That was brown motherfuckers all up, you know, America and Canada. Yeah, it was all brown. You know, whites were the first immigrants. Where are you, ICE? You were the first immigrants. Yes, you were. You understand? So I think that's.
I don't know about that. I don't know, but like I know the first immigrants in USA, but I don't know about that. We are just learning. Remember, this is an open discussion. You can just type your thoughts. You can just type how you are feeling. But based on that, man, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Pretty fucked up that he said that it would go back to the jungle, man. You know who he's talking about, huh? I give him that credit for being honest, and that's why you see how Elon is. I just think my technology is the best. I just think it's best. It's the best thing, you know. Now you see where the apple doesn't fall that far from the tree, guys. That shit was gangster, boy. You know. But hey, there's nothing you can do about it because, by the way, technology. Lots of Black Americans contribute to technology in America. A lot of.
Based on that, we don't know. We don't know, my brother. You don't talk about America. Talk about America, man. As we from East Africa. So when we talk about America, we'll see what. So, but hey, man, this was so scary, man. But the thing of like, we need to wake up and we need to stand together. And things like this, there must be.
Other brown people contribute to America and how it's moved forward, plain and simple. And a lot of whites stole a lot of Black inventions. Their patents, they stole a lot. I don't want to go through all of them. Just look up Black inventors and shit.
Yeah. Hi, man. You know, you disappointed us, the father, man. Hey, hi, man. This guy disappointed us, man. So like now you can scroll here. People are saying like, ooh. Oh, let's listen this lady comments.
Tell me you saw the CNN interview with Elon racist father, who was literally like, if I could, you can't make this up. And it makes sense why Elon's the way it is and the way he is. And it makes sense why like racism is started at home. So the interviewer asked them, or pretty much stated like, so in the next 20 years, America is going to pretty much be a country where the majority will be people of color and the white people would be minorities. And he was like, why would you want to do that? Like, why would you want to go back to the jungle? Do you guys not like electric cars?
But like if you can think out of the box, I don't know, maybe it's like black people don't have capability to produce those cars. Maybe we don't know. We don't know.
Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth. This ain't South Africa. Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth, because this ain't South Africa. Elon Musk's daddy was on CNN doing an interview, and they said, For the first time in American history, in 20 years, white people will be minorities in America. And he said, why you want to go do that? Huh? You don't like electric cars? You don't like cars? You don't like...
You don't like electric cars. Hey, you make your story, brother. This is the Elon Musk's father. It's about black people. This guy makes a story, man. He make a story, and like now they all attack him. They all attack him.
Stability? Huh? You want to go back to the jungle? Excuse me? Says the man who tickles his daughter? Are we really doing this right now?
Oh my god. But that's too deep, man. We don't want to talk about those things. Why you bring that, man? Why you bring that, man? These people are bringing they are bringing things that are sensibility and guys.
Elon, listen, I know you and your daddy ain't got the best relationship, but this is what you come from. We ain't even begin to talk about the fact that y'all ain't really from South Africa, okay? Because in that continent, y'all stole that too. Just like y'all stole every goddamn thing else. Huh? Now listen, I think you need to tell your daddy with them weak ass niggas.
Like dog, you know, like South Africans, black people in South Africa, they want to be white. So like they try to adapt and to comply with them. And these people, they don't like them. They don't like blacks. And black, they want to become like them. Also, like companies, they benefited during apartheid, like now they're still existing, and they're enjoying the benefits of apartheid. But then, if you see things like this, or like black people, they always get respected and they don't react back because of they respect this skin that done things to their ancestors, to their families members that make them to suffer. Like even today, black people are suffering because of what happened during apartheid. But the thing of like we are not fighting back, that is a problem on its own. That is a problem on its own. So black people must wake up, man, and and try to fight for themselves, man. That's all I can say.
Sweaters that he need to stop doing interviews, huh? Everything on the screen look beige and washed out. Everybody look like they on the front row ticket seat to go see Jesus. Yeah, skeleton eyes. Elon Musk daddy need to watch his mouth when he on these interviews, and CNN, y'all should know better than even posting that. Unless y'all trying to out Elon Musk when he did the little chest bump. I understand that totally. Sidebar. Elon, next time you talk to your little Dumbledore looking ass daddy, you need to tell him to put some moisturizer on before he do interviews up there looking like parchment paper. I digress. Elon, get a handle on it now. I got some Tesla stock now. This not gonna look good for the investors. I'll just bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger. Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth. This ain't South Africa. Elon Musk, you better tell your ugly ass daddy watch his mouth, because this ain't South Africa. Elon Musk's daddy was on CNN doing an interview, and they said, for the first time in American history, in 20 years, white people will be minorities in America. And he said, why you want to go do that? Huh? You don't like electric cars? You don't like cars? You don't like stability? Huh? You want to go back to the jungle? Excuse me? Says the man who tickles his daughter? Are we really doing this right now? Elon, listen, I know you and your daddy ain't got the best relationship, but this is what you come from. We ain't even begin.
Oh my god. I'm busy with something. So give me 1 minute. I'm coming. 1 minute. Hello guys, hello. I want to do like this. I'm back. I'm busy with something, but I'll be done doing now. I'll be done. Come in.
So nobody heard what Elon Musk's daddy said on CNN. Nobody heard what he said on CNN. Oh, okay. Y'all go tune in, watch what the fuck Elon Musk's daddy say, and y'all come back to me, and tell me I want all the MAGA people to come back and tell me why you voted for him again. Besides being racist, okay? All right. So nobody heard what Elon Musk's daddy said on CNN. Nobody heard what he said on CNN. Oh, okay. Y'all go tune in, watch what the fuck Elon Musk's daddy say, and y'all come back to me, and tell me I want all the MAGA people to come back and tell me why you voted for him again. Besides being racist, okay? All right. So nobody heard what Elon Musk's daddy said on CNN.
Hey, you guys, I was busy. Oh, this guy made history. This guy made a history. So I guess let me check here first. We've been reacting. Guys. This was for an hour. Talk about guys, like how South Africans we are so loving and caring. Oh youngers, we love and caring. I don't say like we love and caring. Go where you should go, but let's share. It's cold, yo. Scoliosis. You all saw this video, right? We all saw this video. When he was yeah.
Netanyahu is like a family friend of ours, I mean, he described Elon as 2 years ago, he said Elon's the de facto president of the United States. Netanyahu said Elon is the de facto president of the United States. He's actually the president, not Biden. And so no, I mean, that's ridiculous.
You think
but
so?
I
want to ask this one follow-up question, right?
Hamas phoned me, Netanyahu.
Hi. Just listen, sorry. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Now I'm hungry. Yo, I'm hungry. I've been reacting. I love you so much. Thanks for watching me. I'm the main car dog. I do the most every day. Bye. Bye.